You own the blazer, you've got the MacBook sticker on the water bottle. You say, yeah, I'm grinding in meetings like grinding is a personality trait. But your bank account? That's a horror movie, and not the fun kind with jump scares, the slow kind where you just stare at the number and whisper, how? You look like you make six figures, you spend like you make six figures, and somehow, you have nothing to show for it. Not savings, not investments, not even a single, oh yeah, I did that moment. And the craziest part, you're not stupid. You're not even bad with money, technically. You just have this talent, a gift, the supernatural ability to look wildly successful while being financially lost in an IKEA. You know that friend who always has the nice car but can't split a $20 bill? That's you. You know that coworker who travels constantly but Venmos you $5 every Friday? Also you. So let me be honest with you, and I know that's rare on YouTube. You don't have an income problem. You have a looking rich addiction, and today I'm taking away the supply. This isn't a stop buying lattes video. God, I hate those. This is a why does your whole personality revolve around looking like you have money video. And trust me, the answer is gonna make you uncomfortable. Stay till the end because I'm giving you a system, not a budget, not a spreadsheet, a system that lets you actually build wealth while still, looking like you already have it. But first, the part you all skip, the part where I ask you to do something that costs $0 and takes 2 seconds. Subscribe, hit the bell, not because I care about metrics, okay, I care a little, but because if you don't, the algorithm will send you back to those passive income bro guys who drive rented Lamborghinis and sell $47 courses on being broke. Now, drop a comment, tell me your most embarrassing I look rich but I'm not moment. Mine? I once tipped 20% at a restaurant because the waiter looked at me and I panicked. I know you've got one. The time you bought the $9 juice because the guy next to you did. The time you said, I'm good, when someone offered to split the bill and then ate cereal for 3 days. Comment it. Roast yourself publicly. It's free therapy, and I'm not licensed, so this is basically my service to you. Also, screenshot this video. Send it to that friend who Venmos you $5 every week and acts like they're doing you a favor. You know the one. And if you're watching this on your phone right now while avoiding your actual finances, congratulations, you're my target audience. We're gonna fix that. All right, let's get serious for a second. Actually serious. The reason you look rich and feel broke isn't laziness. It's not even bad spending, though sure, that helps. It's something deeper. It's called lifestyle inflation, and it's the silent killer of your bank account. Every time you earn a little more, you don't save it, you upgrade. New apartment, nicer car, better coffee. Suddenly, you're making more and have less. Fascinating, right? You literally get paid more and become poorer. That's not a bug, that's a feature of being human. Your brain doesn't see more money, it sees permission to spend more. And here's where it gets really fun. Social media turned this into a competitive sport. You're not just keeping up with your neighbors anymore, you're keeping up with a 24-year-old in Dubai who made it in crypto. So you fake it, not because you're a liar, because you're scared. Scared that if people see the real you, the $11.47 you, the ramen you, they'll stop respecting you. And honestly, they probably would. Data check, because I know you trust numbers more than feelings. 73% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, but 58% of those same people have a subscription they forgot about. Forgot about. The average American wastes $219 a month on stuff they don't use. That's $2,628 a year, every year, on things you forgot you bought. That's not a spending problem, that's an identity problem. And the worst offender? Appearances. Clothes, dinners, the car. Research shows we spend 34% more on social-facing stuff when we're stressed about money. We literally buy comfort with the money we don't have. You're not broke because you earn too little. You're broke because you spend too much on looking like you don't. And every dollar spent on image is a dollar stolen from your future self, who, by the way, is going to be pissed at you. So the question isn't, how do I make more money? You've asked that 400 times. The question is, why do I need people to think I already have it? Okay, Here's the framework. I call it the invisible wealth system. And no, it's not about being cheap. It's not about eating ramen forever. It's about separating your image from your actual money so you can build real wealth while still, gasp, looking like you've got it together. Step 1, and this is the one that's going to sting. Audit your image tax. Every month, write down everything you spend only because someone might see it. The coffee, the outfit, the Uber instead of the bus. $847 on vibes, on, oh, I just grabbed a coffee, on looking like you're not struggling. That's not a lifestyle, that's a performance, and you're paying full price for standing room. Now here's the twist. I'm not saying stop spending on things you enjoy. Buy the latte, wear the nice shirt, but know what it costs, because right now you don't. You just swipe and feel rich for 11 seconds until the notification hits. The invisible wealth system has 3 rules. Rule 1, spend on what you love, cut what you perform. Rule 2, build a look rich fund. Yes, seriously, so you can afford the image without touching savings. Rule 3, automate the difference. More on all 3 after the break, which isn't really a break, it's just me not yelling for 30 seconds.
Welcome back. If you just joined, the man on screen has been staring at you for an awkward amount of time. Don't worry, he's judging your subscriptions, not your soul. Yet. Let's finish the invisible wealth system. Rule 1, spend on what you love, cut what you perform. Meaning, if that expensive gym membership actually gets you in the gym, keep it. If you're just paying to feel like someone who might eventually go, cancel it with extreme prejudice. Performance spending in anything you do because other people might see it. The nice apartment you can't afford? Performance. The car that makes you look successful but eats your savings? Performance. The I'm so busy coffee run? Caffeine and lies. Rule 2, build a look rich fund. Yes, a dedicated account for the stuff you actually need to look professional. Maybe it's a blazer for meetings. Maybe it's a decent laptop. Maybe it's one nice dinner every quarter with clients. You decide the amount and you never exceed it. Rule 3, automate the difference. Every month, the moment your paycheck hits, the money you didn't spend on pretending automatically moves to savings. You never see it, you never spend it, you simply wake up one day and realize you have actual money instead of actual debt. Let me give you a number. If you take the $847 image tax we found earlier and redirect even half into a simple index fund every month for 10 years, that's roughly $72,000, assuming modest returns. That's a down payment on a house. That's freedom. That's not a latte. That's a life. But you won't do it. Not because it's hard. You won't do it because it feels small, and small feels like failure. But I promise you, the person who has $72,000 in 10 years is laughing at the person who had 47 branded coffee cups. Okay, enough preaching. Let's get practical. Because you didn't watch 20 minutes of a stick man to get a lecture, you watched to get a system. And the system starts tonight. Yes, tonight. Here's the night routine for people who want to look successful while being financially confused and actually fix it in their sleep, literally in their sleep. Step 1, count your subscriptions. Most of you have no idea what you're paying for. Do this. Open your phone tonight, search your email for subscription, monthly, membership, and recurring, then cry. Every month you pay for things you forgot you bought. That's not a budget leak, that's a budget tsunami. One study found the average person wastes $43 a month just on subscriptions they don't use. That's $516 a year for nothing. Step 2, unsubscribe from 3 things tonight. Not everything, just 3. The app you haven't opened since 2021, the gym you joined because you were in a new year, new me phase, the premium version of something you could use the free version of. Step 3, set a wealth goal alarm, not an ambition alarm, a real number. Pick a time tomorrow, write down, I want to have X dollars in savings in 12 months. Then be honest. Not 100,000, maybe 5,000. Then break that into monthly, $417. You'll be tempted to skip this. I'll do it tomorrow. No, you won't. Tomorrow you will be tired. Tomorrow you will be busy. Tomorrow you will be the same person who watched this video twice and changed nothing. Step 4, review one recent purchase. Just one. Look at something you bought in the last 7 days that cost more than $20. Ask yourself, did this actually bring me joy, or did it bring me a moment of feeling successful? If it brought you real joy, keep it. If it brought you status joy, the kind that fades when nobody's watching, return it. Yes, you can still return things. 30 days to undo a bad investment in your own ego. Step 5, write one line in a rich journal. I know, journaling sounds like something your mom's yoga friend does, but writing down one sentence about your financial goal reprograms your brain to notice opportunities. Do this for 5 minutes tonight. Not 30, not an hour, 5. That's one YouTube ad break. You can afford 5 minutes to save thousands a year. If you can't afford to keep pretending either. Morning, you'll wake up with $34 less in monthly subscriptions, one returned candle, and a clear goal. That's the first day of looking successful and actually being okay. Morning, you're awake. You've unsubscribed from 3 things, you wrote one line, you returned a candle, you're already a different person. But daytime is dangerous. Daytime is when the traps appear. Trap number 1, the treat yourself trap. You did something productive, sent one email, woke up on time, existed, and your brain screams, you deserve a reward. What reward? A $7 latte, a new shirt, as if existing is a marathon. Research shows that small wins trigger dopamine, and dopamine makes you seek comfort. So you finish a tiny task, feel good, and immediately spend money to celebrate. You're not celebrating, you're rewarding maintenance. That's like buying a trophy for brushing your teeth. Antidote, pre-decide your rewards. If you finish a real task, not woke up, not answered an email, but an actual hard thing, then spend on something meaningful. Save the $7 latte for the day you finish the project, not for the Tuesday that existed. Trap number 2, the everyone's doing it trap. You walk into an office, a coworker orders from a nice place, you feel pressure to also order from a nice place. Not because you want it, but because you don't want to look like you can't afford it. Here's a secret. Nobody is checking your lunch. They're too busy worrying about their own lunch. The person next to you ordering the $18 kale bowl, they're also broke. They're also pretending. You're both in the same financial theater, paying different ticket prices. Antidote, prepare your food. I know, you rolled your eyes, but hear me out. Bring lunch 3 times a week. Save $30 to $40 a week. That's $1,500 a year. Enough for a weekend trip or one nice dinner where you actually enjoy it because you're not panicking about the bill. Trap number 3, the free shipping trap. You buy something you don't want because you needed $10 more for free shipping. Let that sink in. You spent extra money to avoid spending extra money. That's not a loophole, that's a mind trick, and you fell for it again. Data point, free shipping offers increase average order value by 30% and buyer regret by 80%. Most people return the extra item. The company knows this. They've designed your brain to feel loss at paying shipping, so you'd rather waste $15. Antidote, set a cart timer. Put the item in your cart, wait 24 hours. If you still want it tomorrow, get it, but pay shipping. Pay it proudly, because you just avoided 4 impulse buys that would have cost you $60. Daytime protection is about noticing the traps before you step in them. That's the skill. Not willpower, awareness. You will still fall, but you'll fall less, and over a year, falling less means keeping thousands.
Welcome to the afternoon slump. This is when your willpower goes to die and your impulse control clocks out early. You've survived the morning traps, but now you're tired, and tired people buy stupid things. Trap number 4, the networking trap. A coworker asks to grab drinks. You say yes because networking. You end up spending $45 on cocktails with someone whose last name you don't even know, just to look like a team player. Here's the truth about networking. Real connections don't happen over $18 IPAs. They happen when you're actually good at your job. Antidote? Suggest coffee or a walk. If they only want to talk to you when alcohol is involved, they aren't networking, they're just drinking on your dime. Trap number 5, the convenience tax. You're hungry. The grocery store is a 10-minute walk, but walking requires pants with buttons, so you pay an $8 delivery fee for a single sandwich.
You just paid a 400% markup because you didn't want to put on jeans. Fascinating economic strategy. Antidote? The 1 mile rule. If it's under a mile, you walk. Consider it a free gym membership that actually pays you back. All right, you've mastered the basics. Now we enter the boss level, advanced traps. These aren't just bad habits. These are financial weapons designed by people with PhDs to separate you from your money. Advanced Trap 1. Buy now, pay later. Klarna, Afterpay, Affirm. They slice a $200 jacket into 4 easy payments of $50. Suddenly, you feel like a financial genius. You're not a genius. You're a hostage. Data check. Over 60% of buy now, pay later users have missed a payment. It's not a budgeting tool. It's a debt trap wearing a pastel pink logo. If you can't afford it today, you can't afford it in 4 installments. Advanced Trap 2. The credit card points obsession. You spend $5,000 you don't have just to earn enough points for a $50 flight. You're literally paying interest to get a discount. Math is crying right now. Antidote? If you do not pay your balance in full every single month, the points are a scam, period. Cut the card up. Use a debit card until you learn that credit is a tool, not free money. Advanced Trap 3. The investment personality. You bought crypto because a 22-year-old on TikTok with a podcast mic told you it was the future. Now your portfolio looks like a crime scene. Antidote? Be boring. Boring makes you rich. Open a high-yield savings account. Buy a boring S&P 500 index fund. Set it to auto-invest. Then go touch grass. Real grass, not the metaverse. Advanced Trap 4. The algorithm's target. You looked at one nice watch online, now your entire Instagram feed is Rolex ads and guys in Dubai telling you you're poor. The algorithm is gaslighting you. Antidote? Unfollow aesthetic wealth accounts. Unfollow the crypto bros. Unfollow the lifestyle influencers. Follow people who talk about spreadsheets, budgeting, and actual financial literacy. Curate your feed to protect your wallet. We made it. You now know exactly how you're being played, but knowledge without action is just expensive trivia. So here is your 1-week challenge. 5 stupidly simple habits to start tonight. Habit 1. The 24-hour cart rule. Put anything over $20 in your cart, then close the tab. Wait 24 hours. If you still want it tomorrow, buy it. 80% of the time, the urge will vanish. Habit 2. The subscription purge. Go through your bank statement right now. Cancel 3 recurring charges you haven't used in 30 days. No mercy. Habit 3. Open the Look Rich Fund. Create a separate savings account. Name it whatever you want. Put $50 in it this week. This is your guilt-free performance money. When it's empty, the performance stops. Habit 4. Pack lunch twice this week. Just twice. Prove to yourself you can survive without the $18 kale bowl. Use the money you save to fund Habit 3. Habit 5. Face the monster. Check your bank balance every single morning. Don't hide from it. Stare at the number. It's exposure therapy for your wallet. You can't fix what you refuse to look at. Do these 5 things for 1 week, just one. If you survive, you graduate to the 30-day invisible wealth checklist. Screenshot this next part. Put it on your fridge. Here is the exact data breakdown of what happens when you follow the system. Look at the table. This is the difference between looking rich and being rich. Week 1. Audit your image tax. Cancel 3 subscriptions. Open the Look Rich Fund. Week 2. Implement the 24-hour cart rule. Pack lunch twice. Check your balance daily. Week 3. Unfollow 10 lifestyle influencers. Automate your savings transfer. Week 4. Review your progress. You'll realize you look exactly the same, but you actually have money in the bank. That is the ultimate flex. Having ideas is free. Executing them requires a subscription you didn't sign up for. The subscription of discipline, awareness, and saying no to things that don't matter. You don't need the blazer to prove you're successful. You need the bank account to prove you're free. Stop performing. Start building. If this video roasted you a little too hard, hit subscribe. It's free, unlike your current lifestyle. See you next week.
Now get off YouTube and go check your bank balance. I'll wait.